All right, YouTube. So, no intro, no kind of questions on what we're going to be discussing or to ponder, to think about. Because really, I wanted to come and just have a conversation with you. And the reason why is because I spent probably about 20 minutes watching a video that put together, I think it was called something about like a week in culture. And it was sad. It really was. And I don't know the different parts of the country, but it was here in this country. And I wrote down a few things that I want you guys to just think about and consider. I mean, I watched this, and not only was I sad, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, these are just some of the reasons why we do what we do, why we prepare, because we see through this the decline and I'll just say it, the all-out attack on society, on the family, on this country, and it's happening from within. So here's a I'm just going to read a couple of notes that I wrote down just on a few of the topics. And it's not, again, I don't have like notes to where I was going to read them and then talk about them. But if you have any thoughts on what I'm saying, if you guys recognize what's going on, if you guys have seen this with your own eyes, if you guys have just questions about what's going on, let us know. Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe, because guys, like I said before, if you're here and we're watching this together, you are at the other side of the table, and I have my adult beverage of choice, or maybe water, because it's 100 degrees here right now, and you don't want to do that when it's that hot. But anyway, whatever. So a few things, and this happened again. I only have a few written down, but this was a 20-minute video. So this happened more than once, each of these. More than once. But people, random people, just getting in other people's faces in public and yelling hurtful and hateful things. There was a gentleman walking down the street, and he was getting yelled at. People were trying to get in his way. Now let me just say this, is that the people that were getting in his way and yelling hurtful and hateful things towards him, who knows what they looked like, because they were covered in masks. So who knows? Who knows who they were? But isn't that the way that people like to do things? It's almost like you've heard the term like the keyboard warriors, the keyboard ninjas. Well, when they go out in public, they try to conceal their identity as much as possible, because they're really not like that, and I think they just need an ass whooping. Brutal public unprovoked attacks. Now this one was a different one. I watched a video, part of this video, where this guy, he was walking along, and this other guy just walked right by him, just unprovokingly just knocked this guy out. Just one punch, just sucker punched him. He fell back. I mean, he was knocked unconscious. And the report said he died 5 days later, because he hit the pavement pretty hard with his head in, and it was just to it was a burglary. They pickpocketed him, they left. And then there was another one where this woman was in a store. She was working, and this guy came in, and then for no reason, just started beating the crap out of her. And it's sad. He finally stopped. I don't even know what was provoking him, but he did stop, and then he went back into the office, which allowed this woman to escape out the front door of this business. And then there was other talks about inflation and how it doesn't look good, and it's only going to get worse. And talked about the gas prices, how those are skyrocketing. I live down here in the South, where prices are not crazy quite yet, but I was looking at some numbers from different parts of the country, and some of y'all have seen like the $8.50 price on the gas station side. That's crazy. That's crazy. And we're okay with this. I say we're okay with it. 81 million votes. Whatever. So the government was another thing. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I don't necessarily trust the government as far as I can throw them. Things are getting bad, guys. Things are getting bad. So make sure you can do whatever you can do to limit that hit that you're gonna feel every time that you go fill up your gas tank or go to the grocery store. You know, there were some other things that's just, I'll share it. I have a personal opinion about this, but there's culture issues that are going around that purposely, I mean, they say so in the title of their activity. They purposely target the children or the kids. Why? And they said so. They said this. This is not me. They said so. Hopefully they will do this later in their life. Hopefully we can get more people to do this. Now let me just say this. We have children. If I ever see a man do some of the things that I watched on this video, if they ever get in front of my children and try to do some of the things, I'm gonna whoop their ass. Okay? And you as a father should do the same thing. There's no reason, no validation that could, in my mind, say that this is okay. And for the people who say that this is okay, you're weak. I'm just gonna say it. I get fired up when it involves children, especially mine. But if you're not willing to do this, like the parents who take their kids to this, I'm just going to say that's child abuse. That is fucking child abuse. Yes, I said it. That's where I stand on that. Let's move on because this is a new channel and I already don't want to get kicked off. Food shortages, you know, you guys know all about that. You know, you look at the press briefings, they're full of lies trying to say how good things are. All you have to do is walk outside and realize when you go into the grocery store or the gas station or, you know, any other store, things are not good. Things aren't good. You know, don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. Okay, but with all of that, again, this is the weekend culture. There was some great things. There was some great things on here. There was a boy. He was at Disneyland. Say what you want about Disneyland and Disney World. That's a different debate, different conversation. But this boy was having a birthday party, and he realized that his friends surprised him and joined him. It was so good to see that. And then you always have those feel-good animal stories. You know, those were in there too. Again, culture. I mean, not all is lost if we say it isn't. But we actually have to do something, guys. And then there's just people helping people. I was, some of it was bad, some of it was good. But here's what I mean in here, is there was a video of a lady just walking along the street. And then you see this gentleman, this guy following her, and then tries to start attacking her But however, this bus is pulling by and it stops. Ooh, there must have been about 7 guys jump out. I mean, and this guy was just a punk. And these guys come out and they are, in work outfits. You know that they are construction workers. And they just said to this guy, "You're not, no. And they're just throwing him around and whooping his butt like they should have. That's what all men should be doing if they see that. So why do I say this? Why do I bring this up? Because it's part of what we should be doing to prepare for what may happen, okay? Whether that's to stock up on your necessities, food, water, medicine. Learn how to defend yourself. Learn how to defend yourself. I'm going to leave that up to you because everybody's on a different level of comfortability with how they want to prepare themselves. But my faith is not in humanity. My faith is not, when I say humanity, it's not the people in the White House. It's not the people on the news. I put my faith in Jesus, and that's where I'm at. But sometimes we can look at the world and say, man, it is messed up right now. So again, guys, there's no kind of articles that I'm reading. I wasn't even going to make a video today, but I was watching this and I thought, man, if only people knew on what was going on out there. We live in a bubble that the news and the media will only feed you what they want you to see. They only show you, they only tell you what they want you to see. Isn't it funny how the things change on how they want you to see certain things come certain times of the year or even election cycles? We get it. We see it. I'm just hoping and praying that it's not affecting what you believe and what you do. So this was one of those videos where it's like, oh, I might have gone off the deep end. I might have lost a subscriber here or there, but that's okay. That's okay. This is my heart. I want you to tell me down in the comments, how do you feel if you see some of this? Like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you want to have this dialogue together, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. All right. Until next time. Be blessed.